All right, let's get into this draft. Game number 2.
Welcome back to the World Finals, where T1 are up 1-0 against KT. KT tried their best in the early game. It felt like they might have found the formula, but T1 Magic.
Get back in that rhythm, man.
Absolutely flawless.
Get back, jump back on the horse.
Game 2, both teams looking at the draft, knowing that it is
Man, I want KT to win, but I want T1 to win more.
Cool down parts for both teams, right? We're not going to see.
I feel bad though, all the time committed to get here.
Not the early game where the set plays really.
It's just execution, man.
As soon as the map opened up, and I think that is something that to me is really hard to fix from game to game, because if you end up with a bad draft, your lanes don't feel good. That's easy to pinpoint.
The execution, it just came down to execution, I feel like. The team fighting
is a little harder to fix.
Especially when the KT players have all really emphasized specifically
Bro's got his little fan, little handheld.
Perfect gave one, Peter gave
oh, he's fanning like his hand, I think, so it doesn't get sweaty. I need one of those. I need me one of those.
So when you're thinking of team fights and how to construct those, I'm thinking of Trundle and tanks, and we already see a Trundle ban. So KT being on blue
Trundle
side,
ban, Bard banned again, Orianna.
Just goes through the roof. If there is no Trundle,
a lot of the same bans.
Certainly has been. So as we get into the
Bard has been banned again. Caitlyn's been banned.
Phase 1 in champs like powered by
Orianna and Azir banned.
The Nico, a potential first pick angle.
Oh yeah.
The Nico and the Bard were banned against Keria in game 1.
If T1 gets Nico, that's gonna be a problem.
Yes, but as you highlighted, the Sion is available in a world without Trundle.
So there is Sion available. I think this is a B1 Nico. To me, feels like a no-brainer. It was Peter who, for a period of this year, was genuinely the best Nico in the LCK. Found incredible engages on it, but it's also the Yone this time.
Nico's so powerful right now. The Pop Blossoms.
Which can really struggle post 6.
I love how you could start the Pop Blossom and then you could use your flash to just close that distance after you already popped the Pop Blossom. So it's just it's so good comboed with so many different ults.
Or failures of players using it. I think that Perfect definitely can use.
Oh, there's a Sion.
And get some early.
The commentators are really good at calling which champs are going to be picked.
Go down because of the Trundle ban, and then I'm already thinking of KT, possible Rek'Sai there.
Ooh, Jarvan.
In answer to get his own kind of lane counter.
And Jarvan, to me, really goes up in value once both Poppy and Talia are out.
Yep, Jarvan.
So that does
great pick for Owner. Owner's good as Jarvan.
Definitely the case, but anytime, of course, the Sion is locked in, I'm keeping just in the back of my mind the potential of a swap. Looking at that bot lane too.
Vi.
How effective Sion can be in those swaps. It just
Vi jungle, okay.
KT debating how they want to respond to this.
Vi is really good at taking dragons, early dragons.
But a champion that often has struggled to find impact on the world stage.
She deletes dragons.
12 losses.
She's a dragon deleter.
With that Vi for your mid laner here for BDD, are they going to drop BDD's pick or are they going to drop?
I'm guessing for BDD.
I guess you could say Perfect just
Aurora
or something, and you don't necessarily have to go the Rek'Sai answer into it, and so they could invest.
I bet BDD Aurora.
I do like relying on BDD's champion pool and just making sure Perfect's comfortable. This
okay, going with Skarner.
And
oh no,
that T1 does have to be careful.
Is that Skarner or Rek'Sai?
They are looking to go towards a 2.
I always confuse those. Is that Rek'Sai? Yeah, that's Rek'Sai.
Really well because Sion and Jarvan early game actually.
I'm dumb.
Surprising amount of damage. Jarvan is fine going later.
Bro, that new Mecha Kingdom Skarner skin looks so dope. Ooh, Sivir. Okay. Bro, I hate going against Sivir. Sivir is like my kryptonite, bro.
I think the Sivir prio here makes a ton of sense.
Of course, securing that Rek'Sai, as you highlighted, does cost at least one champion from BDD with the Yone banned away. And we already have a support pick locked in for Peter. We mentioned it in game 1, and we should say it again. Bot lane 2v2, incredibly important for both these teams.
All right, who's Keria going to be? Who we thinking, Alistar?
Run the map.
Oh no, banned.
The question is, can they set that same thing up again?
And there's also the fact that one of the best champions we've seen with Nico, one of the most impressive, is Corki, where Sivir actually has a good matchup into Corki, which frees up a ban for T1, which
oh yeah,
likely, okay, I actually was gonna.
I could see Corki for KT.
Instead, gonna take away the Kai'Sa here for Dokdam with Vi, with Rek'Sai, and with Nico. Makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, it's just too good of a Kai'Sa angle there for KT, the dive. So wanting to deny that one makes a lot of sense. Faker Galio as well gets taken off the board. The
oh, yep, Galio.
Not gonna be there.
And the question is, how much emphasis
no Galio.
Giving full information to
no Galio for Faker. Who's Faker gonna be?
Know what support you're playing against, but a 2v2 a lot more complicated.
That'd be so hype if we saw
to give that counter pick to Faker,
if we saw Mel for Faker.
And to use this Lulu to ensure that Keria can do whatever he wants in these fights.
Okay, Keria, Lulu.
Extra safety for one of the two carries that you're gonna get.
Bro, if we see Mel, Faker in Worlds Finals, that would be dope. We got Ezreal and Nico, bot lane for KT.
Gets out of the J4 kind of threat and pressure quite easily. That said, I am looking at the T1 lineup.
I do enjoy watching Ezreal's. I am not good at playing Ezreal, so I enjoy watching a good Ezreal.
Where does Faker want to go with his counter pick?
Yeah,
I don't know where what Faker is going to be.
Mel that he is,
yeah, Mel.
Maybe save that one actually later for later in Fearless. But some sort of control mage that does output a lot of damage, like
Aurora,
like the Victor. Only problem would be then that you would be very vulnerable to.
He also played
Anivia.
This is what I'm wondering about is what are you going to
I've seen him play Anivia.
It actually is
they stole the Mel. Oh, Victor. Victor for Faker. They took the Mel. Wow. Okay.
And instead, BDD says, "Give me the Mel, a pick that has been rising in prio this tournament."
Wow.
Victor, when it comes to
from the start, I think Mel has been super good. Like, I think Mel is just so good. Oh, Sylas? Yes. Faker Sylas. Yes. I love. Bro, what if Faker used his Sylas skin? What if he used his T1 Sylas skin? That would be crazy. Just for the first time he uses a skin. Bro, that would be hype if he actually used his skin.
And I'm definitely looking at the Nico ultimate for sure too. If he can find Peter, if he can steal the Nico ultimate to engage there.
Oh man. Huge. I didn't think about that. Stealing Pop Blossom.
Really does help you with the early game issue that you otherwise might struggle with.
Bro, I'm getting tired. It is 3:32 right now where I'm at. It's going to be a late night, but let's get it. I'm ready for this game too. Is it going to be a 3-0 sweep from T1?
And really try to play that classic front to back, keep safe, absorb the initial dive that comes through. But Sylas kind of
Mountain Dew, sponsor me.
See how T1 is able to navigate that.
Sponsor me.
Because I do think if they would have gone for the Victor, like the first item, strike or two, really doesn't feel that impressive to me.
And I feel like KT in the later stages of the draft actually drafted.
Bro, they took the Mel.
They indexed very heavily.
That was the most surprising thing about the draft.
Having very long range, they can try and go for some poke damage early as well, and try and force the shorter range.
This game's gonna be crazy.
To do the engaging.
I can tell.
And look for a possible counter.
I can tell this game's gonna be crazy.
Remember to log in to your Riot account on LoLesports.com.
No, make me. Oh, I actually want that. Ooh, Keria. Oh! Keria is getting cooked. Jesus. Bro needs to be careful. Okay, I like the wards. Deep jungle wards. Yeah, that was aggressive. Wow. That was crazy.
Not really going to lead to anything meaningful this time. Keria didn't have anything forced.
Look at the movement from Faker.
So, unfortunately for KT,
bro, I love watching Faker play Sylas. Like, I love it. It's just a thing of beauty.
No swaps come through, and we do have both junglers again pathing from that top side towards bottom.
Okay, let's get it, guys. Game 2.
T1 the finals. That
Will T1 continue
it was the mid jungle,
the reign of terror and get the three-peat?
Got them across the finish line. And when you look at Cuz and BDD,
Man, I hate going against Sivir.
So damn long, and now
I'm glad it's not me going against Sivir right now.
Players that we look at to really make the difference and stand up.
I wonder how bad Gumayusi would make me look if we like win against each other. Oh, he misses. Faker missed an ability. Nah. He missed an ability.
A story of almost, right? As we're going in again.
Level 2
Oh!
Bottom side as well. Doctum and Peter getting aggressive. Ezreal before that first back.
I don't got any more snacks left. Oh wait, I do have some candy behind me. I might have to take some candy.
That actually wins the arm race, right? He's the one with teleport.
Bib, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Might have to take a Twix or something.
Because your kit has a built-in escape. It's something that I think T1, even though it wasn't necessarily,
It's gonna be kind of rough for Faker early on, like going against Mel early on. Man, everyone uses that Scion skin, like the Lumberjack one. I'm all for it though. I'm here for it.
Definitely true. Cuz continuing to clear out the red buff. Really need to continue to
I'm about to clean my ears.
Flash, of course, expended. The heal expended, so a potential vulnerable point.
I know Q-tips, you're not really supposed to use them, because it like pushes the stuff in like deeper, but it like feels good.
The knockup just to stop Doran from forcing this wave all the way in.
Yeah, the sustain on a Rek'Sai, so nice.
There I go, sacrificing my health for how it feels, the pleasure of it. Humans do that way too much. I'm no exception. Oh, owner! Oh! Hold on! Oh, nice stun from Faker.
But he can't quite finish the kill. And the flash expended means advantage to the side of T1.
Whew.
You'll take that if your owner
Little sketchy from BDD, but he handled it very well.
If you do find your ultimate, BDD will be able to maintain his pressure on this lane, but he does have to pay for it heavily.
And the critical part is that T1, they don't overextend the play because Cuz and Peter were on the way there, and now they're looking.
Oh, dive on Guma. Oh, first blood again. Gumayusi going down.
We've seen this so many times, and it actually does get old. Seeing that happen again. Nico turning into the cannon, so you
First blood once again going over to KT.
You can just keep tanking tower shots. This one wasn't too egregious because
I want to see KT get more petals this game, because the petal difference last game was crazy.
Up and they were looking to counter the mid play. Then after the mid play, they just turn their sights, wrap around towards bottom side of the map, and they find the value there.
Now T1 resetting, putting Guma on the top.
All right, Rek'Sai gonna be digging all around the map.
Her to be this wave clear machine. She can take control of mid. She can empower these dive threats. And
Yeah, Mel has crazy wave
on,
clear.
She falls behind. She doesn't do a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
T1 trying to get some more resources in Gumayusi's pocket.
Let's go, Faker.
So that he can be relevant.
Let's go. I want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see you go off as Sylas.
The early game was great. A lot of the things there went well. We were able to generate a lot of leads across the board. Early dragon stacking plus the grubs, but it was actually following through and not giving T1 any opportunities. We know how much resilience this team has. We've seen them do it again and again and again at Worlds. As a little bit of damage on the door, but he's silent in a 1v2, so he'll be fine. So for KT, that's my test.
How many people are watching right now? 213,000.
One of the advantages of the Scion, right?
Jesus.
No real hard CC to interrupt the decimating smash.
That's insane.
In that bottom lanes means perfect.
Is this on YouTube?
More at risk when he steps forward to clear. Luckily for him, however, Gumayusi is behind. There's not a lot of.
Is this Twitch or YouTube? I don't really know.
Playing with fire, roaming into T1 jungles, giving perfect information to Cuz owner. Might have a false sense of security here.
Or is it just like on the League of Legends site?
Peter now committing a little bit more.
Oh no, owner.
Whew.
Gotta use his flash.
Secure the grubs.
Would you say worth?
I would say definitely worth. I mean, Peter and Cuz, again, we keep on highlighting.
No, for owner, because he got grown. Yeah, come on, Kobe. You're a jungler.
I'm going to go, yeah, sure.
Worth to get the...
honestly, highlighting Peter and Cuz once again. Doing the setup work there for
using your flash for that? Nah, that ain't worth, bro.
And actually, yeah, I love this from T1 because last time it was KT that were set up early in River where they were able to generate some big leads. This time the trap is the opposite.
Flash is such a valuable summoner spell, but all of you guys know that. If you have no Flash, you're so much more likely to die. So much more likely to die without Flash.
To take the first Drake of the game.
First Drake going over to T1. All right, that's something a little different than the first game. Pretty sure KT got the first 2 Drakes in the first game.
In the aftermath, and now you also get your level 6 here for Owner. So we'll see if
Ooh, level 6 is all across the board for T1 except for Lulu.
Up here, a quarter of the way to go for BDD, and Cuz is doing the work to get him some extra vision around.
Faker needs to be careful.
Bridge that extra little timer, the window.
Make sure he doesn't get Mel ulted. Ooh, Doran taking some damage there. Boom. Oh, dodges the ult.
Because if Owner just ults onto BDD and Faker gets on top of him, like, what do you do?
Silas stole Vi's ult.
Likes to play at range, slowly stack up that passive. Ultimate is available for BDD.
Man, I'm so impressed when it comes to Silas players, like, because you have to have that knowledge of like every champ's ult pretty much, like, and like when you can apply it, you know. That's what's so impressive about good Silas players. Like, boom, Pop Blossom. Oh, Peter. Woo! See? Boom, right there. Stealing that Pop Blossom is going to be a game changer. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, double summoners off of the Nico, off of Peter could be very big. Is going to mean that KT will start up these grubs, though, and Peter heals up off those.
Are they going to contest the grubs? Doesn't look like it.
The reason why T1 is a little bit hesitant, and also this time their skirmishing just isn't quite as strong, right? In the previous game, I think that they had so much power
BDD.
there.
Oh, stunning up Faker.
Access to the golden clips is there.
Ooh, a little bit more damage on Faker. He could have died from Mel's ult. Oh, Cyan's coming in hot.
We hear the farm alarm on the top side. Doran there just in time to clear out the wave.
Blink him, dink him.
I like it.
It's crazy to me how few minions like pro players miss. Like me, I'm buns, right? I be missing minions left and right, but like minions, the gold that you get from them is so valuable. League is a game of gold and collecting it faster than your opponent.
Oh, you will take Dragon? You will take Grubs. That's very nice. Thank you very much.
Deal.
I do like that Ezreal skin. I have that one. It's the striker Ezreal skin. He's like a soccer player, it looks like.
Multiple items to really have that extra pressure, and the team is built around.
I'm a big fan of cool skins on League of Legends. League of Legends. Ooh, Vi ults in. Owner. Oh, Owner getting low. Oh, barely misses Ezreal. Oh, Faker. No. Cuz gets 2. BDD with 1.
So BDD says, let's go for the play. He's ready to make sure that Owner and Faker
at least Faker gets 1, but again, KT coming out hot. 1.8k gold lead.
Roots Faker under the tower so that they can get the 2-for-1, get the 3 kills here for the feats of warfare in the aftermath. And this is even with the beginning of the play is actually quite nice from Owner because he uses his unstoppable from Jarvan ultimate to avoid the CC from Cuz as he comes back.
Oh yeah, that was really nice from Owner.
Into the tower range, and BDD is able to at least root him.
That was super nice from Owner actually, but wasn't enough. And they get the 2-for-1.
Tells the story of these two players together more than Cuz like BDD, I'll flash. It's fine. I'm gonna set you up for that kill.
It's a cool little Lulu skin.
I'm gonna make sure that we win this play.
And while earlier on
now bot lane is mid. Silas is going bot.
So the game still felt close, but now it's Cuz with the Sundered Sky ahead of schedule.
I like that. I like that that lane swap for T1.
Cuz again, I mean, he started last game with a really.
Just seems like a tough matchup. Silas versus Mel. Seems pretty tough. I think it'll be tough. Ezreal versus Silas as well, but
able to turn around. This time around, though,
Faker was kind of getting cooked a little bit.
For T1's kind of attempts at the turnaround.
Kind of got to mix and match and make it as easy on yourself as you can.
Look at how deep their vision is on the bomb side of the map. And attempting another
Ooh. Uh-oh.
But reinforcements, I think, will be on the way, and it looks like the wave is in position.
Faker might be in trouble. Owner's coming in for Owner's coming in to help though. I don't know.
Does mean that Prio is there for KT. Does FTP, but they're not.
Thought for a second they were about to dive Faker.
Still advancing forward, knowing that he has Peter behind him to cover. Will now retreat. Tension starts to fade. Top side, the TP coming back from Doran. Checking in on the sums. Obviously no flash for BDD, no flash for Cuz. Owner's flash available, could be big in the coming fights.
Alright, once again, KT seems unfazed by that first loss. 2.4k gold lead for KT. It's looking like a mirror image of game 1. They're playing really good early game. T1 is going for those dragons now though, prioritizing it a little bit more, so there's going to be some bloodshed here. Oh, Sion coming in. Doran is kind of... Oh, he's going to get picked off. Doran's... Okay, T1 gets the Drake. One more Drake for T1, and they're at Soul Point. They're really applying the pressure when it comes to the objectives this game.
Don't expend any major cooldowns. I think BDD and Doctor we're going to have to TP regardless. We'll get Doran's ult, but that's not really enough. The Prio will continue with 2 Drakes early for T1. Definitely a big win.
Yeah, nice setup.
So why you gonna die today? You make it out alive. Oh. Stops the back from Lulu. And are you gonna die today? You make it out alive. That performance was fire of Phoenix. That was dope. That's like the iconic like league hype song. Are you gonna die today? Now it's stuck in my head. Blingo? Dingo? Gets the Scuttle Crab. Whoa. What was with that ult? Like, was it about to expire? Pop Blossom was probably about to expire, so he was probably just like, whatever. I'll just use it real quick.
They're going to transition their extra resources over this way.
Are you gonna die?
Control the mid wave, and then wait for Cuz to rotate.
Keeping good pressure, of course. That Trinity Force completed is big. Hard for Guma to step up, even with the shielding that Keria can provide. Luckily for them, at least, Guma has the red buff, a bit of extra sustain. The battle over mid-prio has begun. Remember in game 1, it was Guma on the lethality bars, infinitely pushing mid-waves that made so much of KT
coming out. Nice dodge
pretty impossible.
From the bot laners.
Being Ezreal being really hard to punish. I also want to echo, last game it was the Poppy. This time for Keria, on the Lulu, offensively, he doesn't get to have nearly as much agency. Cuz is currently sitting on the biggest individual lead we have in the game. If he goes in too aggressively and he gets hit by either the Poppy W, he gets ulted on, and gets knocked in the air by a wild growth, he needs to be very careful about how he picks his fights because, again, T1, there's only 2 big carries, but this early on, the damage is still there. BDD.
BDD potentially caught out.
Oh, BDD. Oh, he's cooked. Oh, no, he's stuck under the tower. Oh, Owner goes down. Uh-oh. Faker. Hold on. Oh.
Is on a killing spree.
2 for 1 for KT. Bro, this is like everything that's happening in this game like happened in the first game. What the heck, bro? Like, KT's doing very well, right? Then there's gonna be a team fight. Okay. And that's gonna change everything, bro. T1, I'm telling you, is gonna find the angle at some point in this game.
Very nicely for KT. They get Doran's TP. They're able to get topside turret. And Harold, this time there's no.
He's a topside turret.
That mid lane turret feels like
able to get topside turret.
And whereas last time KT wasn't able to actually break the game. It feels like
Oh yeah, just like overcommits a little bit under tower.
The reinforcements for KT were beautiful.
Oh man, that CC. So painful to watch. Takes Faker down.
But it is the rest of the team that assembles and they get there in time.
I want to see like a crazy escape from Faker, like
setup work over by the Rift Herald. So they knew
just where they try everything to get him, but just cannot do it.
So means that not only do they lose the extra
Are
kill,
you gonna
but they
die
also
tonight?
lost the objective. So now Rift Herald Eyeball in Cuz's inventory will allow KT to really press this lead. That thing basically is going to guarantee you another tower, and they can truly open up this gold lead.
Looks like the viewers is like capping at 218,000 people watching this very live stream.
Has made what should be an easy kill combo of this Jarvan paired with the Sylas really just take far too long to finish off what should be a very vulnerable control mage.
And when Faker and Owner are trying to
Here we got 3 kills for Vi, 1 for Mel, and 1 for Nico.
Of course, Cuz is the big beneficiary when it comes
On
to
T1 we got 1 for Owner, 1 for Faker.
a bit of a farm advantage.
Alright, Herald coming out mid. Maybe gonna take out this mid tower. Yep.
Last time, this was the point where T1 turned the game. The lead this time is bigger for KT, but I think T1 don't want to let them get this dragon.
Uh-oh.
Want to get soap on themselves.
4,000 gold lead for KT. It's a pretty sizable lead, but... Oh! Oh, hold on. Over the wall from Owner. Uh-oh. Oh, this might be the team fight. This might be the team fight. Oh! Rek'Sai's on the hunt. Rek'Sai's on the hunt. Uh-oh. Oh! Faker! Oh! Pop Blossom! Oh! No! Oh! No! Triple kill from Mel. 2v2. It's a 2v2. Oh, Gumayusi trying to get... Oh! Finishing off the Ezreal. And Mel is going to go down as well. Nah! What did I say? What did I say? T1 will find the angle. Their team fighting is too good. Owner, I swear, is the GOAT. He has been the GOAT of the 2 games so far. His engages are just so good. Wow. Faker was getting a little close here. I was really nervous for Faker right here. He's in the thick of it. Peter with the Pop Blossom, able to clean up a few T1 members. Doran's passive coming out. Triple kill from Mel. That's going to play a factor for sure. Clutch. Clutch last hit from Sivir, though.
Does not care. Look at that record at the bottom of your screen. He might have faltered in the early game. He might have been behind in game 1.
18-6 for Gumayusi on Sivir. Jesus. Oh, Pop Blossom from Faker. Oh, oh! Oh! Oh, okay, double kill for Mel. She's getting really strong. She's starting to do a lot of damage. Pop Blossom onto Gumayusi. He's probably going to go down. Yep. Oh, Peter goes down. So does Owner. Doran is the only one alive. Looks like he's going to be picked off for the ace. Bro, was that was like 2 double kills, bro. 8 kills for the Mel. That's Otacon.
BDD said in the trailer that he was inspired to become a mid laner by Faker's play, and he was inspired to pick Mel in this game by Faker, and he's dominating on the
copying Faker, bro. He becomes a mid laner because of Faker. He chooses Mel because of Faker. Like, bro trying to be Faker.
They're not actually able to get on top of BDD, who flashes over the pit, and then Peter ensures that perfect
Gumayusi gets cooked. Owner able to take down the Nico, but goes down himself.
They're
popping off.
Crucial team fight win here for KT.
The funniest part to me is that while BDD was chasing down the last of those kills,
It's still not over. You cannot count out T1, bro. You cannot count out T1.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, perfect finding Faker in the bushes there. He's saying, get out of my bushes, boy.
This team fight really is meaningful. They put a stop to the T1 dragon stacking.
And you can see how team fights go wrong for T1. Even though Gumayusi's been allowed to live for so long in these fights, if Doran and Oner don't quite have the damage to finish these kills, it's really hard for Guma to get in position to follow up, to chase down here. He has so many members of this team to work through, and T1, despite the deficit, have been fighting very well, but KT clearly upping their game in this draft and in this performance in Game 2.
And that's one of the issues that we did see with the Sylas, right? Because you have this hyper carry in Gumayusi who has
Yeah, well said. We might have a series on our hands, guys.
And he has been falling behind thus far. Has been
KT is doing as well as they did in Game 1. However, not really allowing an opening for T1.
I think that his role, particularly as we get deeper into the game, needs to be one of a little
Definitely
bit more
seems like they
restrained.
took notes
Oner is
on what
going
went
to be
wrong in the
less
first one.
relevant as the game goes on.
Gumayusi, the hope for T1 to carry a lot of the DPS for later on.
Gumayusi has a great record on this champion, so. Whoa, look at all the tunnels on the river. Jesus. Looks like Swiss cheese with all the holes.
Grabbing the extra kills, and now you're looking at
That's
BDD
crazy.
over a 2,000 individual gold lead.
That's
and
crazy.
Trying to create his death cap right now. As soon as BDD gets death
2.2k gold lead for the mid laner.
It is just going to delete.
Oh, man.
Already has that XP advantage too. And this is something that it's just going to make the game so difficult.
Yeah,
for
Mel's
T1
trying to
because,
delete
yes,
people.
Diving onto Mel is good, but if you make one mistake, we've seen he's already able to turn these fights with his damage, and that number's only going to be going up.
We're also seeing the lack of mid lane turret actually
Oh,
being really rough for T1.
Oner
You
gets
need to
clipped
play
by
so
the
much safer,
Ezreal ult.
especially because your support is Lulu. You don't really have the ability to
No
just go
kills for the
fix
Ezreal
it,
yet,
really
but
easily regain control. You always
still
need the
starting to
bodyguard.
stack those
Someone
items.
to make sure. And this is for me also a great opportunity to really shout out.
Mel is stacked on the items already.
We've seen, as we highlighted coming in, Rek'Sai has been both great and very mediocre. I don't think thus far he has been able to find the back
Oh,
axis.
cuz.
Cousin Faker wants teammates going to take a glance at one another. Nothing's going to happen now.
God, the history between these
Yannicon
teams, though.
already taken by KT. Their next site's going to be on either the Baron in a minute.
It's like they
or
all have
that
history in
Dragon
some way with each
Blade
other.
for them. Coming up at about 2 minutes.
Neither side at Soul Point.
They
quite
know
know
each
that
other's
T1
play
would
styles.
love to be set up for it, especially with that
They
Sivir
literally were
just
teammates.
scale. How durable those team members can become, but Baron more important. 43
Okay, Doran
seconds
trying to
push it
save the
this way.
tower here. Holy crap,
A lot
that
of
thing got
damage to finish
deleted.
That tower up, and now makes it pretty easy. It's just such a goofy champ.
It is.
You want a fist fight, he just tunnels away.
I just hope that jungle Rek'Sai doesn't get nerfed for all this top lane Rek'Sai.
This is what you have to
That
accept.
was getting
It's,
from the pros.
it's collateral damage.
Be
Cody.
happy that she's played. Okay.
We are seeing Rek'Sai being played top quite a lot.
About Volibear, and then look what they did to Volibear. It got nerfed.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
I do
No.
not. What I want to talk about is what you
You
guys
wanna talk about it?
up
I do
with
not.
supporting cast
Oh no, Mel.
BDD on this team,
Do
because
not get caught by
so
BDD.
heartwarming Hearing the interviews from all of the KT members talking about how they want to perform well for
He will
BDD
delete you.
so that he can shine the brightest.
Baron is
As
up
Ezreal
on the
talked
rift.
about, He really wants it for BDD because
I'm like
BDD
low-key
deserves it.
practicing
So
my
he didn't want
commentating
him,
skills.
The Nico play him, still just getting off Nico ultimate as he's about to die, trying to get these setup plays.
do wanna be a
Those double
commentator.
roots
Ooh.
between him and BDD
That all
have been
hurt,
very critical.
Kyria.
Now, though, Doran is looking at Doctum.
Doc Dom, unaware of the Scion, but knows that he has relative safety.
Uh-oh.
Has to be careful.
Uh-oh.
Looking forward towards
He's
that.
getting closer. Oh!
Doran
Oh no.
perfectly placed.
Oh!
Baited Doc
That was a
Dom. Too
perfectly
confident.
placed
Doran
axe
lying in
swing.
wait, makes Scion look like an assassin here.
Jesus.
Walks into the charge zone
That was
view,
insane.
And that is the perfect play.
Such a good sell there as well.
Wow, that was a
KT,
great
they're turning
pick.
the tables
Forcing.
on them.
Quiet.
Gonna start.
Oh, they're starting Baron. Uh-oh. Are they going to catch wind of it? Oh no. They're coming.
But how quickly they
No.
get to Mel with it.
Oh no.
We don't know.
Oh no.
Oner
Now
is.
ready to turn back, but still, Cuz continues
They're
to hit the
still-
target. BDD ready to clear
They're
the
still
way.
on Baron.
Doran not afraid to walk up. He knows
Oh!
they really have the
Doran
damage to
hit-
finish the
Doran
kill.
Oh,
Cuz
I was like, what the? How did?
Determined to take this
I was like,
objective
how
with
did they
last
delete
shield
Nico like that?
relatively healthy. BDD BDD poking off to the side. Gumayusi for
Oh,
now.
Baron about half health. Oh, gets reset.
And he has the TP.
I actually love this stall from
Okay,
KT. They're able to
Duckdom
deny the
TPing
soul
in
point.
mid. Looks like we're gonna have a fight here on our hands.
For now, Doran is going to go back for his recall. He was the one with the watchful eye staring at them at the Baron.
Yeah, they were trying to sneaky sneak, bro.
Right down to that
They were trying to sneak that Baron.
And I think it makes
Starting
sense.
up
Gives it
Dragon now.
Guma didn't have his eye,
What the,
just
Faker
now
going for
finishes it,
Baron?
and BDD did have his
Or was he
knockback.
just like clearing a
Fighting
ward?
just before, really your main hyper carry has that crucial throw down and break point.
All right, looks like they're
Definitely
heading
not the
back
right
up to
call,
Baron now.
but it's
What the
important
hell is
that
going
it's okay to say, hey,
They're like, let me start a Baron. Let me start a Dragon. Actually, I kind of like how Baron is sounded.
Sion gonna get a ton of value.
And now we get to see
All right,
critical point.
top tower
Can
destroyed,
Sivir
4
with these
T1.
items outplay this KT, dive plus Mel damage, because Mel has very
The
long
only
range. Sivir,
person on
while she
T1
does
ahead
well
in
in
gold
teamfights
is
later
Guma.
on and can ricochet and make use of Lulu very well. Sometimes it is hard to play around longer range champions like Mel poke damage and Ezreal poke damage here. So have to be cognizant both of the engages from the Nico as well as dodging a lot of skill shots.
And again, we're looking at Guma to be the difference. Duckdom has really been kind of silenced by the attention that T1 have paid to him, by his own misstep.
Yeah,
in the
they're
mid
doing a
lane.
good.
After items
T1's doing a
Sivir
good
is
job
very
shutting
useful.
down
Ezreal has
Duckdom.
gone for the Serpent Fang, but
He's 0-3.
the basic crit
I mean,
minimization is gonna be so hard to match the damage
they're
that
slowing him
Serpent
down
Fang
pretty
can
well.
Everyone holding their breath for the next team fight to see if
But yeah, T1's really gonna need Gumayusi to
fight victory for one of these critical
to turn on right here.
Scuttle Crabs have transformed. They can pop this and then immediately
Look at that,
clear out
BDD
the rest of the vision, and
way
then
ahead on
draw
damage.
T1 over.
I love it when we talk about these players. When, oh man, they're doing. And then you look at the damage charts. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. This to me is a breaking point for the world's title. If KT are unable to actually take this game,
They're chipping away at that the gold lead though. It was like 4K, now it's 3.3.
Spotted, but is Rek'Sai, so should be okay for now. But for KT, they haven't been able to really break the game. This gold lead has, I think it was the highest, like maybe 4.5K. It's kind of been stymied, and it will all just come down to do you kill Guma, yes or no? And with both sums up, with a Sion, with a maybe defensive ult from Faker, if he can get that Nico ult, and carry
Guma has a
out,
lot of
it's an
items
easier
actually.
said than done.
Absolutely. Game 1, it felt like 2 to 3K gold lead. This game, 4.5.
Getting Infinity Edge,
That's not enough to close.
and like
Yeah.
3 other
100
completed
really
items. So
is. T1 have not played
Guma's
flawlessly.
ricochets are gonna be hurting.
BDD, this massive lead on top of being able to play those side lanes. So
Definitely
well.
not out of the game
Now
yet.
level 16 for BDD. He has the tools. He has the damage to carry these fights. But can all of KT execute together?
Now, if
T1
BDD
thus
gets
far in the
picked
series
off,
have
though,
been playing the team fights better.
that's gonna be
All comes down
that's
to
gonna be a
this.
game changer.
The final series of the year for League of Legends.
Man, that's sad, bro.
Can KT
Final
make
series
it
of the
stand?
year. This
Top
is
vision on
like
Baron.
competitive league has been like my favorite thing to watch, like while I'm eating or something. Just like I'll turn on a game and like it was such a treat seeing like if there was like a live game that night, like that would be what I was doing, bro. It's been fun.
Or if someone is able to maneuver some vision around the Baron, he's got a lot of tunnels available to him.
So many tunnels.
Gonna happen for now. And maybe both teams don't want
So
to
many
risk
Rek'Sai
destroying
tunnels.
Baron, right, with the amount of damage available on either side. KT though, definitely going to play for vision here, and their damage.
Are you
is
gonna
there,
die
with W from
today?
Cuz definitely can do a lot of denting.
Looks like this is going to be a lot longer game.
Towards the mid
The
lane,
first
coming
one being
in Doran.
36 minutes. We're
T1
now going on 31
ready and
minutes,
willing to
so
force the fight here. They have bot push in their favor. They know Perfect must respond. They have a
see what
brief
happens
window of
with this
opportunity
next
to
team
take control
fight.
of the pit.
Interesting
It's
break
gonna be
point,
very
because
telling.
Finished this Guardian Angel, but Owner did not. So they have one
Who has
extra
Guardian
life
Angel?
here for KT for the moment. Doesn't look
Oh,
like
Vaya's Guardian Angel.
are going to give them much just yet.
That's going to be huge.
Because of the lack of soul point, both teams can actually just go for Baron. If the other one over-invests onto a Camtech soul, I do think that this is one of those games where particularly T1 will get a crazy amount of value out of it. Both the shielding and the amount of help that's available, the healing, as Cuz walks in.
Did he just smite?
Takes the blue buff.
He just
Bot wave
smites
pushed in
blue
favor
buff.
of KT. Top wave pushed in favor of T1. Dokdom using
Oh.
the Ezreal ulti to try to get control of the wave, but the angle's a little bit off.
Bro only hit one minion.
Still giving him the range advantage over Guma. Area healing up as he does get sniped by it. Well caught, Chronicler. Of course, and this is the point of the game where, as much as I would love to tell you that the center of your screen matters, this is really just about the mini-map. It's about the pushing waves. It's about who can find these little advantages. Good news for KT, getting that TP.
Yeah, that didn't really work out as planned. He planned to he tried to like clear the whole wave with his ult. He just hits one minion.
Faker also has a stopwatch BDD, not a full completion quite yet, as there is perfect vision set up and the waves are pushed. So KT should be feeling good about setting up this dragon.
Ooh, the Lord Doms just got completed by Guma as well. Big power boost.
Ooh, the armor pen.
Sneaking in.
Yeah,
They call
Sivir
them
has some.
They know.
Sivir's got some items,
T1
man.
now turning to Baron. They don't want to risk the contest here. Owners
Okay,
starting
they're
the
not going to
objective.
contest Dragon.
Good
They're
fight.
going to
Keep your
try
eyes
to
on key
start up
carries. Guma
Baron
and BDD. If
instead.
E1 falls, their team very likely to win the fight. Interrupt there. The Baron.
Ooh,
not
yeah,
very quick.
BDD is
10-10
chunking
right now.
people.
Soul point there. Might
Uh-oh.
go down to the
That's a lead.
50-50. Cuz
Oh.
away. T1 trying
Okay.
to make the counterplay, but walk away empty-handed.
That's soul
The
point for
momentum is
KT.
Really good from KT. The double range advantage we talk about.
And
with
T1 had to
Ezreal,
back off
with
Baron.
Mel here, finding a lot
So
of
that's a
success.
free Dragon.
Serpent's Fang as well. And KT just called their bluff. They're like, normal teams, they see T1 start bad, like, okay, we have to, because you know they'll commit. But KT,
It would be a
1%
trade.
of the amount of damage that T1 has, and it's simply not enough. As
Usually
the
that would have been a
sole
trade,
point
like
of this
Baron
game
for
that's
Drake,
so
but
secured for KT.
And really
that was a
double
good,
that, because not only do they call T1's bluff, perfect
they call-
also
yeah,
puts
they
the
called the
pressure down
bluff.
on the opposite side of the
Exactly
map.
what
And
I
this
was
is
gonna
the
say.
map play that we saw from KT in the early game of Game 1, but was sorely lacking in the later stages. That said, T1 constantly on the hunt, waiting, looking for these
Okay,
angles.
Faker
KT
has a
with
Vise
tiny
ult
mistakes,
right now.
looking to pounce.
T1 now looking to
Uh-oh.
knock them in the river, but he is Ezreal.
Oh,
Pass over the wall. Peter looking
Peter goes in.
Lockdown on
Here we go.
Faker.
Team fight. Here we go. Here comes a pop blossom from Peter. Uh-oh, Faker. Faker needs to get out of there, and he gets picked off.
It's a heist. He buys the time to take Faker down.
Faker
Dort
gets picked
with
off.
Faker.
Uh-oh.
Peter on
T1
the
needs to get out of there.
connect onto one.
Get out of there.
Starting to get
Uh-oh.
in their favor.
Mel ult
Using
coming
too
out.
much, but he's not
Oh,
gonna
this is
get
gonna be an
any
ace.
damage. Cuz keeping it going.
KT are
pushing
clapping
into
back
zone
right now.
T1, zoning them
Oh,
away
that's a
from the
that's a
Baron.
free
They set their
Baron.
sights on that Red Bull Baron power play.
They
Ooh.
win the critical fight. They find Faker. They
Yeah.
get the advantage. And Perfect is
That
able
early
to
pick on
escape.
Faker is crazy.
Seconds.
Uh-oh.
Flash. Dorn forced to flash back over the wall. Sidestep on the
Uh-oh.
devastating smash. Peter there to
You
cover.
do not
Can't
want
look
to
for anything else.
charge
Dorn
into
getting
a
chunked out.
10-3
That's the
Mel,
OT.
11-3 Mel.
Godlike. Guma alone in the mid lane. Objectives.
Oh, wait.
falling. Owner zoned off. Perfect there with the knockup.
Uh-oh.
Needs to lock it down. Owner's not going to have a chance.
Thought they were gonna
KT
find
takes
Owner
some
again.
time, but they take down
And Baron. Uh-oh.
Last game, KT went for a couple of team fights. They didn't go their way, and they didn't get
The
to
team
play
fights are
the video
clicking for
game.
them.
This time, it's restraint.
The
They're
team fights
waiting
are clicking
patiently,
for
finding
KT
the
this game.
opportunity that they needed,
And
used to catch
the
up
gold
Faker to
lead
set it off.
extends.
Exactly. The route into Vi combination gets his Zhonya's early.
No escape
And then
for
here,
Faker.
Perfect at the back. This is one of the best changes they made to Rek'Sai. After using your ult, your W just goes on a 1-second cooldown, so you can then use Tunnel to escape. It adds so much more survivability to the champion. Being able to escape, and on the world stage, they show it. Then the rest of KT, after they took down Faker, they could push through for the chase.
I
Oh,
love
man.
that, because maybe I think
could
Red
cut the
took a
tension with a
play
knife.
to try and save Faker. If it wasn't for Peter also holding the angle there,
And
they can't just walk past the Nico because Peter held his own.
this game is
And now
fading
Red
away
power
for...
KT,
Oh, nice. I like when they show the little
9K gold lead
tweets
here.
and
35
comments and
minutes in.
stuff, but this game is fading away fast for T1. Somebody said KT gonna shock the world. If they play like this, they very well might.
Individual gold lead. His first competitive game looking damn good. Faker going gold. The second the chains miss, he doesn't want to push for anything else. Ball break over the wall from Cuz, ready to go.
I feel like that stasis was a little premature, but I guess he's just trying to be safe, you know. Uh-oh, mid tower goes
Just
down.
Puma. He's just a Sivir trying his
KT is
best, but
pushing.
KT doesn't give him the opportunity to do any damage.
Perfect continuing to push, has access to escape. He's just been a thorn in the side of this T1 lineup. So many Rek'Sais haven't been able to find this level of performance, but Perfect has been a nightmare for T1 to manage. Waiting now off on the side.
Yeah, Perfect has done a really good job on that Rek'Sai.
Powered cannon minion pushing as another wave stands behind KT, ready to keep the siege
He's
going.
just like everywhere. He's just like pushing lanes and taking towers and just providing everything you want from a Rek'Sai.
Owner faking the engagement, throws down the flag, misses. With the Q to ensure that he doesn't go too far
He better get
forward.
out of there.
Don't
He's
quite
got a
break
tunnel though.
open
He's
that bot
Gucci.
lane inhibitor.
Looks like instead they're going to base. They still have perfect timing here on the Baron. That sets up for the Chemtech Soul. That's what they're going to play towards. Mid lane inhibitor, not the best one.
All right, let's see if they can get that Dragon Soul.
Be a colossal spike for him to get. I just don't know if they're going to have an opportunity to actually contest as.
Yeah, 10k gold lead. I think
of these engages.
you can't count out T1, but
And the other thing to remember is
it's
that
not
Faker
looking
had
good
taken
for
away
them.
Peter's ultimate in the previous fight.
I think we got a series on our hands. Uh-oh. Faker getting caught up. Oh, actually, the blast cone making him dodge Ezreal's ult.
Poking T1 as they walk into this choke point. BDD waiting for some of those major cooldowns.
Yeah, choke point. That's what they're called.
Mega blast cone getting 2 members of T1 over the wall. KT retreating back down to the bottom lane.
Uh-oh.
Starts the objective.
They're trying to find an angle.
On the flank. Perfect not going to give him the angle. KT starting to retreat. Starting to get forced backwards.
Oh, here it goes. This is it. This is the final team fight. Oh, Guma's down. Uh-oh, Faker's gonna be down. Oh, that is Soul. That is Soul for KT, and I'm pretty sure that will be game number 2 for KT. They're getting that Nexus.
To push down. They've learned, they've adapted, they've stayed strong.
They're getting that Nexus, bro.
Loss. KT firing back against T1, but do they have the power to end the game? Another TP. Doctum on the way. Doran giving everything to clear the waves. Owner and Keria here. Surely the Ezreal is enough, but the creeps are falling back. Doran
they're doing anything they can. They're doing anything they can to stop KT from taking the Nexus.
Reinforcements from T1 will arrive.
The T1 will cling on to this game. No Baron up minions means that KT, even with the damage dealers dead, does not get the opportunity to actually end. And T1 battered, but they'll get one more shot to try and deny KT a chance to equalize the series.
The roller coaster keeps going up.
Sion going in. Sion going ham, trying to take out the Mel. What should they do? Big shutdown. Big shutdown.
Really, the only one is Faker, and he was caught by that counter engage.
Oh.
With even BDD going down doesn't
T1.
your own damage dealers.
Morale is down.
About a minute, the Baron will come up. 2 inhibs are down, and KT looking to equalize the series here as Doctum hits full items.
Full build there. Full build for Guma. Now has the lifesteal. 100% crit chance. If he has the space to work, he can do the necessary damage. Deathcap still.
Oh man, and Soul for KT.
Calls and finishes it here. But in the previous fight,
this game's over.
Blossom, but couldn't find that big angle. Couldn't find that big moment to shift the fight in the favor of T1.
And the timer is great for KT because it's the bot lane inhib that is still down.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really getting tired. It's 4:12 a.m. where I'm at, and it's only game 2 out of a possible 5. So, oh man, looks like it's gonna be an all-nighter. Am I really doing this, bro? I'm staying up all night to watch Worlds. What has my life come to? Oh no, Doran. Nah. Ah, that's it, bro. That's gonna be Baron.
That face plant means Baron, boys.
Yeah.
It was always going to be
face plant for sure.
Hail Mary from T1 if they wanted to get back in this game, but that one.
Oh man, that was not it. That was not it from Doran, bro.
Hitting a wall. I didn't expect it to be so literal. KT now push on the top side.
Got him good there. 18 out of 20 for that one.
Perfect score, some would say. Perfect himself, of course, has the Randuin's available, or doesn't have it available, but has the slow. The crit damage reduction makes him such a nightmare for Guma to deal with, even with the armor penetration from the Lord Dominic's. KT again in this position where they keep that long-range siege going. BDD not showing on vision yet.
Oh, man. That tower damage from Doc Dom is crazy.
Following after.
Yeah, this is going to be the Nexus, guys.
Last desperate hold here in game 2. If they can turn it back,
They're pushing with the Baron buff.
Set to even up the series in the 2025 World Finals. Doran isolating Cuz. Peter.
Oh, there it is. Pop Blossom. Oh. Oh. Bro. No. If they... Oh. No. Guardian Angel coming out. Doc Dom doing what he can. Faker going gold. Oh, wow. Wow, that, yeah. For a second, bro, I thought Z1 was going to do it there for a second. With these death timers, bro, you could get a lot done. You get a lot done in that death timer. But evening the score, 1-1.
Brings KT to 1-1. KT resilient on this stage. They bounce back in game number 2.
We got a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
It still seems so difficult, you know.
We got a series on our hands.
By piece of gold, KT, they have defeated T1 in the second game
to
even up the series.
They have drawn blood.
Incredible stuff, but before we talk about that game,
KT has drawn blood.
We saw him in the opening ceremony. Now let's check out the world debut of Zahan.
Wow.
Take a look.
This is going to be crazy. This is not going to be an easy battle. It's not going to be an easy victory. Here's more of that new dope cinematic they released. Riot Games. Trial of Twilight. Wait. New champ? What the? Go in for the kill. Oh. Yo! That knock-up. Send them to the sky. Send them to heaven. No escape. Ooh, bro got death from above. Oh! Holy moly! Yo! Uh-oh. Nefiri, run! Run, my doggy. Oh. Ding. Death has no dominion. Don't tell me that's his ult, bro. Or what if that was his passive? Just like after he dies, he just like has one final strike. Nah.
And joining me right now is
new champ.
Executive producer for League of Legends.
What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Like
oh, hey, it's that guy who does like the dev updates and stuff.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Bro, new champ.
Incredible.
I know.
They're both in it. We're having a series. It's gonna be great.
I'm sorry you had to witness what a KT fan is live. Talking about what we've seen so far, the stage looks sick, the finals is sick. What did you think about the opening ceremony?
I thought it was incredible. I mean, like, there was just everything kind of came together, right? And then the music and just the